Jennifer Lopez new reality show? We got to talk about this, but before we get into that, hello, my name is Sebastian and I spill pop culture tea videos every single day. So if you're looking for a new messy bestie, you have found me. You guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are brand new here, the whole vibe feels like we're on a FaceTime call and we're just hanging out, keeping each other company, girl, because listen, I'm a mix of Walter Mercado, Honey Boo Boo, probably one of the damn Oompa Loompas, and, you know, just a sparkly gay fairy, okay, honey? So if that's something you like, bitch, subscribe, okay, girl? Listen, the holidays can be a little bit tough for everybody, so I'm just here to keep you guys company. All right. So listen, this is out of the blue, but I'm very much here for this, okay? So if you guys didn't know, Jennifer Lopez, she has on her YouTube channel a sort of like behind the scenes of the making of her residency in Vegas that's coming up later this month. And she's on episode 2. She did release episode 1, let me see when, 7 days ago. And it has 334,000 views, which is incredible. And then the second one she just released today, and it has 7,000 views. And they're only about 2 minutes each, a little less than 2 minutes. And this has caused quite the stir in the interwebs, and a lot of people are actually wanting a Jennifer Lopez reality show. And some fans even believe that this is her way of letting us know that it's coming. So it just goes, the behind the scenes shows her rehearsing, kind of planning. You know, the residency is coming very, very soon. We did see the documentary for This Is Me Now. And, you know, I saw it the other day I didn't see it, but I saw it on my screen. I was trying to find the Celine Dion documentary, which you guys, if you have not watched the Celine Dion documentary, bitch, I need you to watch it, okay? I think it's so incredible. It shows what she's gone through with stiff person syndrome and just the pain she's had to endure and the survival of it all and try to keep her life together. It's incredible. And I saw J-Lo's documentary that she released to promote her album and her movie that she released with Prime last year. And I actually wanted to kind of watch it again because the last time I watched it was obviously a year ago, but I really truthfully was doing so many things. And I remember that night I was like cooking and I was like doing this and I was like doing that and I was like brushing my dog. Like I want to like sit and actually like watch it and give you guys feedback because I've seen a lot of comments about this and I'm like, I didn't see that part. She said, what? You know what I mean? So I really want to like just rewatch it and then give you guys a year later review if that's something you want. But I think that J-Lo is doing the right things. And I think that her management has finally like got their shit on. Like they got their batteries on, girl. Giving us an inside look of how she arranges her residency, her personality, the way she interacts with the dancers, the way she interacts with how, you know, coming up with ideas and doing the whole dance and stuff. I think that it's really, really interesting to see a celebrity in that light. And we just talked about this the other day with Justin Bieber and how apparently he has a Netflix documentary coming out supporting his Coachella performance later in April. And I just think celebrities should do this. I think documentaries, docuseries are such an amazing way to let people in, especially when you're so misunderstood. And we gotta admit, Ms. J-Lo has had a very rough couple of years in the media and in the press. And I think it would be really, really cool if she showed her true colors, you know, and showed how it's like to be Jennifer Lopez. Would fall in love with you, baby. I can fall in love. Girl, I'm sorry, bitch. That was messy. Show her at home, show her rehearsing, show her trying to figure out what's the next step for her, maybe really opening up a lot.
My go-to order at the bodega was ham and cheese on a roll with an orange drink, if you know, you know, and a small bag of chips.
Because the last documentary was all about love and Ben Affleck and finding him again and stuff. This should be just about J-Lo finding J-Lo.
I like taking my hair out like this. It reminds me like when I was 16 in the Bronx, running up and down the block. A crazy little girl who used to be wild and no limits, all dreams and
And I think it would be really interesting to see that. And I know this will help her. Because listen, I may not be Walter Mercado con mucho, mucho amor, but I know that when you're real, when you're relatable, when you're raw and honest, you will get a lot more success. He dicho, caso cerrado. And so I don't know. I'm actually really liking this this way that celebrities are choosing to promote, because obviously this is also to promote. Let's read some of the comments from her YouTube channel. I mean, this is obviously her YouTube channel. Her first episode has 338 views. Let's look at the newest ones, okay? God bless you, dear J-Lo, my superstar. I hope you're doing okay. Give it up, Lopez. You're too old and ridiculous to continue. Older women to take off more and more clothes. The older they get to prove they still have it, but you really don't. Retire and make yourself happy. Nancy Cook, K3W, I do not agree, honey. Listen, that comment is so ageist and so gross. I think age is nothing but a number, girl. And if you want to be in a bikini at 70, honey, be in a bikini, because you only got one life to live, boo. And you cannot live your life based on how other people want you to live it, okay? So, no. We all need new songs. J-Lo, will you marry me? Oh, girl, not will you marry me, honey. As a Puerto Rican, you must stand up strong, baby. I love J-Lo. Get over yourself. She's a has-been. I wouldn't waste my money or time. Why doesn't J-Lo release the song Save Me Tonight? If we want a strip show, there's joints that have free buffets. Strippers, icon, legend. Nice video, thank you, J-Lo. Love you. J-Lo, you're an inspiration. I have been your fan since day one, and I love your music so much. So it's, it's very, you're pushing 60, still gorgeous, but she's going 100. It's very back and forth. I'll say this. You can say whatever you want, about whoever. You guys, the haters tell me all the time, too, that I'm ugly, that I'm fat, this and that, whatever. I have man boobs. But I'll say this. Women get so much fucking hate for trying to just be themselves and just being themselves. I don't give a damn how old you are. You have every single right to show whatever type of skin you want to show. And I think it's so wrong for people to automatically want to bring a woman down just because they feel so insecure about their lives. If you don't choose to live your life authentically to you, that's on you. But don't project. I don't find nothing wrong with a woman at any type of age to express themselves the way they want to. Women already get so much fucking flack throughout their whole fucking lives. On top of it, they get periods. They have to be pregnant, create a whole freaking human being. There's a lot of sexism. There's a lot of, ageism. There's a lot of, whether or not she's a natural beauty or she's aging gracefully or she got a facelift or she got Botox. Like, I just think it's so much fucking shit. And that's the part that I'm going to step in and I'm going to always defend. So I think J-Lo, she has every single right to wear whatever she wants. And if she wants to strip on stage, girl, let the bitch strip on stage. That's what I got to say, okay? Now, I may not, she may not always be my cup of tea, but she's a woman, and I will always defend a woman's right to just be themselves, period. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. I love to hear from you all. I'm so grateful and thankful for each and every one of you, and I'll see you all in the next one. Mwah. Bye.